Hey, did you guys notice that I don't think we posted the cows, did we, from Wednesday?
I don't think so.
Where you were to come up with 2, 3, 4, or 5 um, hosting, or not hosting, messages. Little, oh, what did I call them? Holy cow, it's what we're talking about tonight.
Like
Say that again?
Like host coaching messages?
No, this was for the presentation, so you could come up with your outline, and so you had your. What? I don't think we posted it because I went and looked before because that's what I like to go off of, and I couldn't find it. Okay, let me see if I can pop the PowerPoint up right here while I'm talking to you. Hi, Bonnie.
Me.
You remember what the cows were, Linda? Bonnie, Lori, Tina?
Can't hear it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, do you guys see what I see, or no? Do you still see me?
You're muted, Bonnie.
We were supposed to do the 3 things we like best about Scentsy and our 3 favorite products and what we thought the best value was. Is that what you're talking about?
That was last time. That was 2 Wednesdays ago. Yeah.
Oh.
See, I don't think we posted it. I'm pulling it up right now, though. What'd you save it under, Bug? Do you remember? Honey? The PowerPoint from last time. How do I do that? I know he's all matter of fact too. Just go to PowerPoint, open up the last one. I'm in PowerPoint.
In your PowerPoint. Okay, come here and go to File. Close that.
Close PowerPoint.
Close whatever that is.
This is PowerPoint. See, PowerPoint. Can I open my file?
Okay, well then close it anyway.
There.
Close it.
Can you guys still see me while I'm doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is, down here.
Only the wee tip of your head. There you are.
It's so funny because I don't get to see anything because I'm trying to open up the PowerPoint.
Hey, I've got an idea, everybody. If they can't find them in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we don't have any.
Well, they were obviously pretty powerful.
They just powered right off.
Yeah, because they stuck to you guys like glue. It was right 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. Okay, so great. So those of you who are listening to recording, fast forward. We'll tell you the time. Let's see. Oh my golly, I love technology. Seriously, I'm gonna win because I am not a quitter. So tell us what your most favorite thing is that's happened this week, you guys. Because it was the week of giving thanks. Did you guys do any Scentsy pimping during the at your Thanksgiving gathering or the week of? Talk to me.
Hey, I just picked up a basket party today that was a minimal one from a lady at a library, and I got to see a 3D copier. And she showed me things that you can go in and make, and it's absolutely amazing. I'd not seen it before, so.
And that was what, Bonnie? That was a
3D copier at all of our libraries. They're in all the Boise public libraries.
So what did that do with Thanksgiving? How did that connect you?
Well, I went in to pick up a basket party, and it was a minimal, it ended up being a minimal basket party, but it was maximal in that I got to see a 3D copier, and I'd never seen one before. And she said that they're in all the public libraries in Boise, and that you can schedule a time to go in, and it was pretty neat.
Dang, that's cool.
Yeah, Lindsay, you should take your kids in. You have to schedule a time, but it's very cool. And I have a new customer, a wonderful new customer. So there you go.
Did you see your customer in 3D?
Yay.
She was in 3D, all right. And I'm pretty sure I was too.
And Lindsay, what did you start to say at the same time about your break?
Oh. Well, first I have to tell you, you're kind of frozen, but we should screen shoot you. Had basket parties out, and I picked one up today. She's almost at 200, like $13 away. And so I'm trying to throw some different things out there and tell her, you know, you can get these buddy clips for your kids, and you know, with those free and half price things, and it'll be pretty cheap. She's got 4 little girls, and or warmers, because she really wanted the little warmers to put in her kids' rooms. So I tried to just give her different prices of those things. And 2 baskets I still have out there. I'm waiting to hear back from, but I also ran a 20% discount for anybody that ordered from me through Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday. So I'll close that out tomorrow at 9 p.m. and hopefully get some good sales. I'm $114 away from meeting my goal. I'm going to make it.
You have so much
My
time.
$2,000 goal. That's my goal.
I was just going to ask you if you don't mind sharing. So, 2K goal. Have you had 2,000 in 1 month before?
Never.
Oh my gosh! You're going to have the fattest Christmas ever.
Oh, I hope. It'll be fun. It's a little bit anxiety getting there. I'm like, oh, I'm $114, and I just feel like, oh, I'm not going to make it, but I keep putting it out there. Hey, anybody interested? I keep trying. So maybe something will come up. Or this gal that I fit and to make her, you know, let her get things for her kids, because I know that's what she wants. For $13 more, she'll get a party. Yeah, that's what I did.
Can you? Oh,
You're still frozen.
Well, can you at least hear me? Because I can see that I'm frozen too. So
Yep,
Lori said, am I cutting out at all, or are you guys good?
Cutting out a little bit.
Okay. Lori said she did a 2-day event and it went really well, and she booked a party for December 10th, and she got $230 order to put in tonight. Yay. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. How many of you did a Black Friday? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh, most of you. Tina, I would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on what do we have? 4 days left in the month. How are you feeling about your month or your goal or finishing strong for the month of November towards either your flip-flop goals of trying to hit your 1,200 PRV and sponsor a new person or reactivate a person? How are you feeling about it, Tina?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm on earplugs because everybody's sleeping already.
Wow.
I've already hit my 1,200 PRV. I'm actually at almost 14, so I wanted to be at 2,000 this month also, but feeling a little discouraged. I also had Black Friday's small business Saturday and Cyber Monday tomorrow, so still kind of waiting it out to see what happens. I closed out a party, I think it was Friday night. It was about a $400 or $500 party.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, I mean, I'm putting along, but it's not as much as I'd like to be.
Tina, where are you in Florida?
Yes,
So it's 9:12 there because you sound exhausted.
I am. I haven't been feeling good all day either, so.
Oh, honey. So are you, you said you sound a little discouraged, yet it sounds to me like you're slaying your goals. And you already hit the 1,200 and you're trying to get to, did I hear you say you want to get to 2K?
Yeah.
And how far are you away?
I'm right at 14 right now.
Ooh, 600, $200-$300 little showcases, parties, or whatever, right?
Yeah,
So are you doing a Cyber Monday special?
I am.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that, honey. I wouldn't stress about it. Oh. What's your Cyber Monday special? We're still trying to find our, see, I knew we didn't post that, but it was. Ah, there's a reason we all don't know. Do you know the cow, Tina?
No. I have no idea.
um, tell us about your Cyber Monday specials.
I really haven't kind of figured it out yet because, again, I haven't really had many people biting, but I was just thinking of doing like a free gift with the purchase of any, the purchase of something over $30, or I don't really know. I haven't really panned it all out yet, but
Well, you know what? Just thinking right now, how many of us, have any of you guys done those, you need so many people and they get a dirt cheap this? So the
Yeah.
one I'm thinking of is the bath bomb, where if everyone does it, then they get the bath bombs for $5 and something. If you get how many people to buy and you break it all down, that would be a kind of a fun Cyber Monday thing to do, don't you think? So have any of you done that? You know what I'm talking about?
I tried to do it, but it just worked out best to just say everything's 20%. Because really, when I added it up, it was about 20% discount. So I just said,
Okay.
if you want to order, and I'll give you 20%. And so far, it's working out correct.
What about you, Bonnie? I saw you say yeah.
I've seen several of them posted, and I always look and see the math on them and all of that. And I try to share them when I see them with my little team. I have not tried one yet, but I have a whole bunch of bath bombs that I'm thinking seriously about making some sort of a special on them. So
The one
I have a deal this week and next week with a bank. A lady that works there has 2 empty offices, and so she's opening it up to 4 direct marketing people, of which I'm the Scentsy one. So I'm taking a lot of things there, and I'll do specials there. It's not open to the public, as I understand. It's by invitation and also the employees. So I'm planning on it going really well.
So knowing that Tina or Lori or Linda, oh my gosh, how fun would we have got to come up with a way? And do any of us, by the way, first, do any of you have a live hosted activity between now and November 30th? You kind of do, Bonnie, huh?
Yes, mine is very much live. I'm going to be there all day tomorrow, pretty much.
Okay, what about you, Linda, Tina, Lori? Because we want to help Tina get to her 2K. And so the presentation, I'm just sitting here walking through my brain, you know how you do that, and I'm just still listening. We talked about having a beginning, a middle, and an end of your presentation. So when you have a beginning, a middle, of an end, you've got to be very intentional of what is your story about. And then you come up with the 2, 3, 4, 5 script languages on how you're going to share, trying to get how you're going to ask for someone to do. Not really ask. I don't ask people to do parties. I offer them. How you're going to get people to do some kind of hosted activity. And then you are going to come up with 2, 3, 4, or 5 different little scripted sentences and share them on the beach. Oh, it's all coming to me now. I'm all excited. And you are going to come up with the sponsoring nuggets that you are going to implement and use. See, so if you have these, then you can start getting your little events booked. I totally strayed from trying to get Tina the 2K, but we're not gonna forget about getting you the 2K. But those are the cows. Who remembers them now if you listen to the recording? Hopefully, I don't even know if you guys, I didn't see anyone post if they could get the recording to work. So if it didn't work, let me know and I'll play with it again.
Play with it again. I couldn't get it to work. I tried today, and it just wouldn't go.
Did you copy and paste it? Okay. So I think I have, because I'm figuring it out on my laptop. So I'm glad we talked. So that was the cow. Is we talked all about the presentation and how to incorporate your story and how you don't need to play a game if you're passionate about why you started, why you stay, why you came. So they're always different and they're always changing, right? So your cow is to come up with 2, we said 2 or 3, but the more the merrier, bulleted sentences. And I showed that on Wednesday. I had this huge list, 2-3 pages of paragraphs of what I wanted to say at my parties, because a party is a presentation. A hosted activity is you presenting you and your passion, and listening to you guys talk about the specials and stuff that you do is all about how you share you. And there's nothing more powerful than sharing your story with the intent to paint that vision to your guests of why would they want to host an activity? Why would they want to join Cincy and start their own business? And then bring it right back to you. Why would they want to host a Cincy activity with you? And then why would they want to start a Cincy business with you? And we've said this before, I think. Your story is your storefront. What is it about you that shines that when people go by your storefront, they're going to go, uh-huh, I know what I'm getting right there. I know what's happening right there. So here's an example for you, Tina, and this has nothing to do necessarily with the presentation, but you are so close to hitting that 2K. Do you know what that would mean? Lindsay, do you know what your 2K means to you for your commission check, just in your efforts, not even off of your team?
Yeah, it means I get another 5%.
That's a minimum of a $600 December to remember.
Yeah.
Commission check, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, so do you know what you want to do with that?
Not quite yet.
Tina,
Yeah,
why?
you know, be responsible, but it is Christmas.
Right. So, So, Tina, I'm going to ask you too on what do you want to do with this minimum of 600 when you hit 2K?
I have two teenagers that want the new iPhone.
They're not listening right now, are they?
No.
Okay, then. Hey, look, Lori posted our homework, our cows. I should have read it, Lori. Thank you. So, Tina, were you planning on giving them this iPhone anyway?
Yes.
Oh. So are you going to take out a loan for it, or are you wanting to pay cash for it, or are you wanting to make payments? How is that? How are you visualizing these two iPhones happening under the tree?
Well, all three of us already have iPhones, so it's just going to be an upgrade. But
Oh,
I have to pay cash to upgrade. So having extra cash is going to help be able to make it come true for them.
do they know it's going to happen? They don't, right?
They know that it's a possibility if if I come up with the money.
Okay, what's it going to cost ish?
About $200 a person.
So is that going to be 600 for all three of the phones, or just 400
Yeah.
for the two?
Oh no, Mom's getting a new one too.
Mama's getting a new one. Okay, so
Yeah.
here is something for you, because and this goes for any of us. When we have, this is what we forget to do, but when we have these, and when I say we forget, I did too, and now I'm learning through all of this practice how important it is that we really do know why it is we want to hit a certain goal. Why is it that you want that 600? Is it because it's just the reward? Is it really because you can finally say you hit the 2K and you earn the bonus? Or is it because, you know what, you have these 3 phones that you're going to be able to upgrade, and that means just your commission check alone from your own efforts, not from any team members, is going to cover that. So, Tina, what can you do as a super fun bonus surprise when you hit this 2K? Because that 600 is going to pay for your upgrade. What would be an extra super fun, no way, I can't believe this happened, economical, like a case, a really fun, a fun phone, iPhone case that maybe they wanted, or you didn't even know they wanted, or you can give them some the phone downloads for iTunes, or you just get these little nice fun little something extra when you hit your 2K. Then you have this emotional attachment to what you're wanting to do with it. It may not be physical, it may not be like Lindsay, you said, I really want to give my kids a Christmas that they want instead of just the one we can afford. Dang it, I should be responsible. You know how we go through that? But that's the thing. This is an emotional business. And when we attach ourselves emotionally to our goals, we're going to do what it takes to make them happen. So Lori also commented that you also are going to get a charm. You get a charm for your super fun bracelet. Did you know that when you hit 2K? Every month you hit 2K, you also get a charm. It's a very good point, Lori. Thank you for sharing that.
Wow.
I know. Okay, so when you guys get those charms, will you pretty please with Sugar post them and show us on Team Talk and on the beach? Because you know what happens when you do that. This goes for you too, Linda, Bonnie, pretty please. When you get your next 2K charm, will you make that, even if it's like 20 of us posting in December? Because it's going to let everyone else know, why did they get a charm? I can get a charm just for hitting 2,000? Or, holy cow, I get a charm, I hit 2. You just never know what it is that you're going to show or share that's going to spark somebody. So now what we're talking about here, if you even have one team member, go through this conversation with them on, hey, you have 4 days, what are you going to do to finish strong? Whatever it is that they tell you, have them get their emotion in it so they really believe it. And honestly, go with December and say, okay, what does the month of December going to look like for you, and how is that going to make your business look? And then walk them through the emotional attachment, because that's the only way we make things happen. We talk about that belief triangle over and over and over. Okay, so before we get off, Tina, we cannot let you go without giving you more ideas, because it's not going to be just you getting these ideas for more PRV, because all of us can use more PRV. We're going to shoot for a 600 PRV idea powwow towards the end of tonight. But I want to hear from you just at the top of your guys' head. Linda, you start. What would be a sentence or two that you would or could say that you could write down and share on the beach at your party on how you invite others to host a party? How do you come out and offer it? And you're muted, Linda.
I am muted. Oh, I was muted. Not anymore. I'm close to my 2002, by the way. I have to enter a party tonight that my daughter had, a basket party, and then I have one outstanding basket, so I should make it within the next couple days. That's my goal.
That's awesome.
Let's see. One thing that I might say, a one sentence, huh?
Yeah, that you might say that is to just pretend like you're talking out loud to your guests at this hosted activity. And how do you invite them to want to do a super fun social or party with you?
Well, I would say if they've never experienced Scentsy before, they need to maybe try it, see if they love it. And if they do, they could host a party and get stuff for free if they have a long list of items that they want to get. That would be my suggestion, that, why don't you just host a party and you can get all these rewards for opening up your home and inviting a few guests. And it's easy. I do the work, you have the fun.
Yay. So
Like
on our call on Wednesday, we talked about how you do the shop and share and you go right up and you state the obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe to one of your customers that you're doing the mingling with, you could say something like, oh my gosh, I see you have a lot of Scentsy products circled. That's so great. It's the best way that you can get the rest of it that you don't purchase tonight. Why don't you do your own share? But my point there is, if you don't write these ideas down, then they don't come to you when you're doing your presentation. And Bonnie, presentations like nobody's business. When we're doing a hosted activity, how different is that from a presentation that we go on the road and do in front of all these PE people? So what do you do, in other words, to prepare yourself for this Scentsy presentation? What are some of the things, and I'm going to go right to how do you prepare to present and share everything that you want to share at your Scentsy parties, your live hosted activities, Bonnie?
Boy, I'll tell you what, I depend on lists. I depend on practicing. I go over and over and look back at some of the others that I've done with that particular group if I have history with them. And I try to remember, and I'm not good at keeping a notebook, but I will be. I try to remember on what worked and what didn't work, not only for them, but for others. And so a reevaluation type of deal. And it's consistent. It's always a work of progress. It's always never quite, I mean, I can walk away and say, yeah, that was really good, but I always try to think of something else that would make it even better. I like to change things up. I like to try something new because you set the high water mark for more and more and more and more. So, but yes, it's imperative in my life that I make a plan. It's imperative in my life that I practice, I review it, and I do it several days in advance so I can think of new things and I can go back and change them out and say, no, that's not quite the order in which I want to do things. How about if I try this? That's what works for me.
Yeah, so you're constantly reflecting.
Yep.
So I love how you said you make a list and you have to practice. And is that any different than when you would go do a presentation on the road?
No.
No.
It's the same kind of deal. It's just a different crowd and a different product. And that's just the type of thing it is. And I love it. I enjoy it. And it comes pretty easy. You know, I think you get past the nervousness of being with a brand new product. For people that are just starting out, it's perfectly normal. But you ease into it and you just continue to reflect, you continue to grow, you continue to improve. And that's the way life is.
Well, and those of us who know you just know how much energy you have and how, well, I'm going to go right here. How many of you guys, not just, this is not just geared towards Bonnie, but when we're constantly reflecting and we're constantly visualizing how our presentation is going to go, no matter what level, how many people you're presenting to, whether you're doing it live on Facebook or live at your home, how many of you self-talk? Every single person does, right? So that is a form of practicing in its own right. And that's what's so powerful. And Bonnie, you nailed it too when you said you're going to get more comfortable. I mean, it might be comfortable for some of us who've been with Scentsy for a bazillion years or who've been presenting different material for a bazillion years in a different profession before we came, or we're just always in front of people showing and sharing, and that it's going to get more comfortable. It really, really will. There's nothing more powerful than your passion. It goes so much further than your knowledge initially. And remember the analogy I gave with chicken soup? When I was trying to offer you a bowl of chicken soup and I pretended like I knew everything about it versus I didn't know anything about it. I just wanted you to have it. Does anyone remember that? Okay, thanks, Linda. That was in 2 Wednesdays ago presentation, I think. Maybe this was the last one. You'll hear it then. Yeah, maybe it was the last one. So good. I think it might be worth it for you. So I'll repost it. But it's true. It really is about your passion. And like Bonnie said, go over the material, go over your list, make an outline. You know, Linda, what you just shared about how you can offer an opportunity was not wrong. That's how you would do it. So now we want to make it intentional, not to where you're going, well, I think I might say something like, because how do we get better at something? We practice. And you either practice yourself in front of a mirror or you practice live. There's nothing better than live because that's how all those little butterflies start flying away. And I don't know about you, but I don't get nervous. I get excited. And I'm more excited when I'm more comfortable with what I'm sharing. So, and Emily, welcome. We want to come up with, so we're just talking about our cows, where we're talking about where you write down and share on the beach. And hopefully you've made your own list or outline or notebook or card of the exact verbiage that you want. You're not going to say the exact verbiage, but when you're writing your notes down, you get to write your exact verbiage on how you're going to offer a Scentsy party or hosted activity live to somebody at a party. What language are you going to use? What do you want your main little sticking points or words to say? Same thing when we're talking about sponsoring. If we're not making them feel like what we're doing is simple and fun and they want to be a part of it, then what can we do to make that? And that's the whole gist of Wednesday's presentation was the Zoom is about presentation. The presentation is the party when you know what you're doing. And then you don't have to play games, but you bet you can play games. But I've told you, this is a new thing for me after the accelerated leadership. I just changed it up a little bit because we always need to make it fun. And so now I love this new format, and it's been crazy effective for my sponsoring, my prospecting, and getting so many parties booked. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. So Emily, our big challenge tonight, okay, is Tina Oh, tell us where you are too, Emily. Tina is only $600 away from hitting 2K. Lindsay is super close. Like Lindsay, did you say less than 200?
114.
Yeah, from hitting 2K. Linda's almost at 2K. Bonnie's already at 2K. How close are you, Lori and Emily, to 2K? Not like that has to be your goal, but why not? We're all shooting for $600 PRV between now and November 30th, 4 days away. So what's your, how close are you to 2K, Emily? No pressure.
I'm not very close at all.
Are you close to 1,200 for the?
I'm getting there. I have a basket to pick up this weekend, and I have another basket that's starting, or excuse me, this week. And I have a basket party starting the next week. So it won't be back by November 30th, but I think I should be hitting close to 1,000 this month.
Woo! So your goal then is 1,200 to meet the requirements for the beach.
Yep.
What are you at right now?
I'm about 600, but I haven't entered my last 2 parties, so we'll see.
Okay, 600 seems to be a really good goal for us to hit. For
Yeah.
all of us on this super fun small group chat right now, how can we get 600 PRV between now and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is the 30th? Any ideas?
Yeah. I would say if you have any kind of scent samples at home, whether they're your party size or your minis, get them in somebody's hands tomorrow. ASAP, tell them you're going to pick them up Thursday, and then you're going to burn midnight oil getting your orders entered. I feel that if you let them keep basket parties all too long, they kind of waft away and people lose interest. If you give them a real shortened window of time and say, hey, I need it by even Wednesday, I'm going to deliver it with you tomorrow, go to your bank, go to doctor's office, wherever you have any kind of connection and know anybody that you can slip it in their hands and say, hey, would you just promote this really hard and fast for 72 hours? I'm going to come back and pick it up. I would say Wednesday. So you aren't burning the midnight oil Thursday. When testers are at home, they're not making you any money.
Get those puppies under people's noses. I love it. Bravo. Okay, excellent. Definitely doable because we all have a set. All right. Yay. What else? What's another idea? If you have 2 sets, then get 2 sets out. We're trying to get 600 PRV. Are you following this, Tina? And then while you guys are getting ready to jump on, Lori has some fun language for getting a party booked at a party, but talking to somebody who's been super helpful because we talked about the show and shop and share, and you go stating the obvious. And she said, here's her language, the gal's name. Cindy, you have been such a big help at Mary's party tonight, guiding others through the catalog. You should do this too, and then you can get free stuff also. I don't know what 465 means. Is that your PRV? Okay, good. So if you have testers, make it your mission. Hit the pavement tomorrow. Whether you have your regular job, whether you don't have your regular time frame tomorrow, you're going to be in front of somebody tomorrow. So you've got to. Oh, Lori's 465 away. Up, she could use 600 too from hitting her 2K. Yay! So get your testers under people's noses because, like Bonnie said, they is not doing you any business. That's 80 employees just hanging out, doing nothing for you. Okay, what's another idea? Any PRV ideas between now? Emily.
Well, I did do a small event this weekend, and the gal bought some product on site, but then she said she had a bunch of families she needed to buy for. So I said, well, I'm doing this Black Friday special. So I was pushing that and saying, I could definitely work with you. We can make this one of a kind, unique to all of your grandsons and granddaughters, however you want to do it. And I can make a special for you happen, and just based on my Black Friday sale. And I told her, it's a one-stop shopping. I'll deliver it directly to them. I'll even gift wrap it to them for you and get it all out to you and kind of make it a little personal. And so she's going to order this week, all of that.
Woo!
So
I love it.
Yeah.
So why not any of us who are needing 600 PRV? How about this? You tell me. what if we do a 600K, whoa, a 600 PRV push on Team Talk and on the beach. I want to do both because we all have team members on Team Talk that aren't necessarily on the beach, right? But we'll do, let's come up with 60 different ways to get 600. I don't know. But why not do a massive Cyber Monday push? It's Cyber Monday. We could do I need 5 people that want to participate. You're going to be glad you did because you're going to get a bomb of a deal on bath bombs. And then when you get them, just say, you're going to get bath bombs for $5. I only need 2 more people now. And the math breakdown, there's a whole bunch of on the Black Friday tag on or post on Team Talk where people just had all these great, what do we call those? Just when you do you pick one product or you pick one bundle and you use all the hosting rewards and the perpetual and the free and all of that, and you break it down. If you get 6 customers, so shoot for a $600 amount. So what can you do for $600? And we're going to come up with some ideas on the beach and Team Talk. What do you think? Okay, so here's my proposal then. We usually go about an hour on these calls. So how about we end now? And I'm going to start the thread on the beach and on Team Talk. And before you say bye-bye, tapping out, night, give yourself those full 20 minutes and come up with at least one. Or what I mean is go through your catalog, especially those of you so freaking close to hitting 2K or your 1,200. Go through and look at, okay, what do I need for 600 PRV? So that is going to be, that's going to be 5 of this warmer and 3 bars times this many, and then break it down. If you have to make your own up, do it. If you just need to go to one of those great sites that we have tagged or pinned at the top, or those groups that have flyers, a ton of ideas on there. Let's do it. What do you think? Any thoughts? Linda. Oh, that's okay. It looks like you're going, I'm number 1. I have a question. Okay, let's do that. I'm so excited. Are you on it, Tina? Are you on it, Lori? What do you think? Promote holiday bricks that end on the 30th. Booyah! How many bricks how much would people get bricks for if you broke that down? How many would you need to sell to get 600 PRV? I'm just saying, where there's a will, there's a way. She did a Black Friday brick deal, buy 2, get 1 half off. Cyber Monday mania. Here we go. Okay, Nanai, bye-bye. Let's go. Let's do it. Going right